Welcome to Treadmill Review Guru. Today we're going to take a look at the NordicTrack 8.5S. This is the mid-range model in NordicTrack T series lineup, and these are great folding treadmills for home use. This one has a 3.5 horsepower motor. It inclines to a 12% grade, has a 12-mile-an-hour max speed, and comes with iFit free for the first year, which is a great deal. So let's take a look at the construction. Let's take a look at the overall construction of the 8.5S. So as I mentioned, this is a compact folding treadmill, but you still get a really nice size walking surface. So you've got 20 inches wide by a full 60 inches long, which is a really good space for a folding compact treadmill. Your total footprint is 35 inches wide, it's 59 inches high to the highest point, and 78 inches long, but it does fold up. You've got a bar down here underneath the deck. You just lift and it will lock into place. And it does lock securely once it's up there, so it shouldn't be knocked open by kids, toys, pets, anything like that. And then to release, just hang on to this grab bar again. Press your foot against the release bar and let it drop back down. It does have hydraulic assist, so it will drop down gently on your floor. You've got a nice steel frame underneath. You can see you've got powder coated uprights right here, and your handlebars on the 8.5 are a little different than on the other NordicTrack treadmills. This is more of a curved console design, and your handlebars here have a V shape. So they don't come out quite as far, but you've got a little bit more of a handhold here for getting on and off, which is really nice. Also, you've got your steel frame down here with stabilizers along the sides, and you do have transport wheels. So when the deck is folded, you can angle it towards yourself and move it as needed. This also has their FlexSelect Cushioning, which can be modified either on or off. So you'll see on this model, there are 3 dampers here on the side, and they're these orange knobs. I've got the FlexSelect on right now, but if you want to turn it off, you just twist those knobs until the little tab that says off comes out. Do it on all 6 of them, 3 on each side, and that will limit the flex under the deck so that it's more like running outdoors. And then if you turn it on, it just adds a little more cushioning, kind of mitigates the impact from your foot strike as you walk or run on the treadmill, which is a really nice feature. It makes it so that you can work out longer and not deal with impact injuries and things like that. So the 8.5 has a 3.5 horsepower motor, which is a really pretty good size motor. It will support walking, jogging, running. It also has a 300-pound user weight, which should work for most users and just kind of makes it a really good option. Your step-up height from the floor to the top of the deck is just 8 inches, which isn't bad at all. So it's really easy to get on and off. You also have nice side rails here that you can step to the side when getting on or off the machine. And those are textured and gently pivoted just a little bit so that you're not going to slide off. And they do have just a little bit of texture. Also, you've got a nice 2-ply belt here with a little bit of texture on the top for a nice foot grip, doesn't get slippery when you're walking or start to feel sweaty. And then if you incline that deck to a full 12-degree incline, it pivots to about 14 inches high. So it does add a little bit of height. Make sure that you account for that when looking at your head clearance. The 8.5 comes with a pretty good warranty. You get a full 10 years on the frame. It's 2 years for parts and 1 year for labor. Overall, this is a really well-constructed, hardy little treadmill. Let's take a look at the console layout on the 8.5S. So this console is a little different, but I actually really like it. But you can see this horizontal area here is curved a little bit more than on the other treadmills. So you've got a little bit more front room. Your handlebars aren't quite as long on the sides, but they do angle out down into this kind of nice V shape, which makes it really easy to hang on to and get on and off the machine. So you got a nice curved design here. And then, as with other NordicTrack treadmills, you've got your quick touch incline buttons for your grade on this side, and your quick touch speed buttons on the right. And that's pretty consistent on all treadmills. You'll find incline on the left and speed on the right. I really like the nice 10-inch touchscreen. It's bright, it's crisp, it's easy to see. It makes such a difference when you're watching these iFit videos. And my favorite ones are the outdoor ones. The classes are great too, but I love the outdoor hiking and walking, and they're really fun. The screen does pivot, so you can push it all the way up and all the way down, kind of reduce overhead glare, make sure that you've got the right visibility for you, so it's really good if you have people in your home that are different heights. You can kind of adjust that how you need to. So as you can see on the screen right here, I've got iFit set up, and I'll show you some of the programs in a second. Right here you have your speakers. So the 8.5 does have Bluetooth audio, so I can go in and pair my phone with the machine to play my music through the speakers. And then you can control the volume either on your phone, or you can control it on both the touch screen, and down here I have volume control as well. So 3 different volume controls. And it also has a fan, which is a really nice feature on a treadmill. This nice fan right here just kind of blows chest height. You have 3 different speed levels on the fan. So I've got low, medium, high, and then auto corresponds with the belt speed. So if I put it on auto right now, it's gonna stop because I'm not walking. But auto will increase or decrease the fan speed based on how hard you're working. So I'll turn that off. So you've got fan down here, and once again, you can control it on the touch screen when that little bar shows up. Down here on your lower panel, you've got incline buttons on the left and speed buttons on the right. So let's come in, and I'm just gonna demo a manual workout so that you can kind of see how the buttons work and how much what they do. On the top right, you've got your start for manual. Now you hear that little beep. It lets you know that the belt is gonna start moving. So before any manual workout or any iFit workout that you select, you'll hear that little beep, and it just gives you a warning that the belt is gonna start moving. So in the manual workout, I just have a track, quarter-mile track. It'll keep track for me, my lap time, how many laps I've done, and then up here along the top, you have incline, calories, time, distance, and speed. And then you can also, once you've kind of created your own manual workout, you can get a visual graph of both your speed and your incline. So that's up there at the top. Right now you can see I'm not inclined, I'm on a flat road, and I've started off at 1 mile an hour. So let's jump that incline real quick. We're gonna take it straight up to a 6% grade, which is about halfway, just to make it easy. And I'm gonna increase my speed at the same time to 2 miles an hour. And then I'm gonna increase it to 3 miles an hour. So you can make both speed and incline adjustments at the same time, and the treadmill responds very smoothly. So each of your quick control buttons over here jumps you by 1 full metric. So it'll jump you from an incline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up. It skips 11, you've got 10, and then 12. And then over here, the speed is the same. If you use the buttons down here, it will drop it by 0.5. So you can make smaller incline adjustments using the lower panel. The same with the speed, except it will adjust it by 0.1. So I can get real targeted speed in there. Let's say my favorite walking speed is 3.3. I can hold it right there. So these buttons down here are a little more specific than your quick touch ones at the top. Let me slow it down. All right, I'm gonna come back to nice, easy 2 miles an hour. Now at the end of my workout, if I hit stop, it gives you a 10-minute pause. So if you're in the middle of a workout and you have to jump off to help a child or answer the door, answer the phone, whatever, you can come back and it'll pick right back up where you were within 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it'll save your workout data for you and take you back out to the end screen. It also automatically will drop that deck back down to a flat road anytime you finish a workout or reset a manual workout. So once you're done over here, it gives you an overview when you did the workout. Maybe you want to make a comment about it, your speed and your incline, and then it tells you time, distance, calorie burn, elevation gain, pace, and kind of an effort score based on your personal profile metrics. All right, so let's come out here and I'm going to show you your iFit options. So the nice thing about the iFit programs is all of the controls are automated for you if you would like. So let's say I want to do this walk in the dunes in Kanab, Utah, which looks really fun. And it's going to kind of give me a map overview of where we're hiking. And then periodically throughout the workout, it will bring that back up and show you where you are on that map. So there is a trainer that leads each of the iFit programs, which is really nice. And they will give you guidance and kind of prompts, let you know what's coming up. So you can adjust the volume in the iFit program where you want it. And there's 3 different options. So right here, I've got him all the way turned down. But if I touch my volume controls down here, you have music, and I can turn music all the way down. Let's say for some strange reason, I only want the music and I don't want the trainer. It'll just give me the music. I can also change it so that I turn the music all the way down and the trainer
color that you get
all the way up.
Really big recreation center.
And then wherever you set that balance, your master control volume down here will maintain that balance. So if I want to turn the volume up, I still don't want any music and I just want a little more trainer, I just hit this right here.
A little more fun, a little more challenging.
And I can adjust it right there. You can also adjust it up here on the screen if you want to just use the touch screen. So that's a really nice feature to have those 3 different options in the volume control. And the speakers are really pretty loud. So if I turn him all the way up.
That you can find here in southern Utah. If you look closely here, you've got this really awesome red, pinkish color.
So he's just telling us about the terrain and where he's hiking. And you'll watch right here, the deck just jumped from 5% incline up to 10. We're still walking at a 2-mile-an-hour speed. So you can see how it's automated. I don't have to touch anything. It will just automatically do it. Now let's say I get halfway through a program and it's too steep or it's too fast. I can drop it back down. So you can override the trainer controls at any point. So let's say I want to take it to a 5% incline, but I want to pick up my pace. I can override the automation at any point. If I want to get back into the automated program, I just come down here and hit follow trainer, and it's going to take me back where he's preset it or based on the terrain. You do have the option of keeping that metric display bar at the top, or you can go to full screen and it will disappear. So then you just have the video itself. So coming back here, you can see you've got a lot of different options on the bottom. Your home screen is what automatically comes up. If I want to come into calendar, it's going to kind of show me the workouts that I've done through the week, different things. So this is based on my workouts. You can also come to create, and this is a really cool feature in iFit. It will allow you to create a run or a walk anywhere in the world. So right now it's automatically loading Cape Town, South Africa. So if I want to exit, so you can create that as well. Browse will take you to the library. So this will bring out kind of a highlighted series. You've got 12 workouts in this Hawaiian Islands cross training series. And then these are some that I've done, that I've completed. Here you've got different series if you want to do strength training, walking for weight loss, running, and then you've got different trainers. So if you have a favorite trainer, like I really love watching Hannah Eden's programs, I can pull her up and it will bring up all of her stuff. And then you can separate it by activity. So here you've got running, and it will say tempo, intervals, walking, power walking, walking intervals, walk, run, and then hiking. The hiking ones I absolutely love. Those are some of my favorites. And then cross training. And for these, you have both in-class options and then outside options. The studio is all in-class, and the strength-based strength tends to be all in-class, and even some are shot at home. So and then you've got active recovery, international. They've got Spanish, French, different language options, Mandarin, Chinese. So they've really kind of expanded the iFit library to include a lot of cool things. And as of just a little bit ago, they've added live classes. So all of us who are stuck at home due to COVID or whatever else is going on crazy in the world, you can look up the live classes for the week, and it will show you. So today it will show me what's aired already, and then it will bring up what's going live right now, what's airing soon, and what I can tune into later. And I can select those throughout the week. So that's kind of a cool option too. So back to home. As far as storage, you've got pretty good storage here. The pockets, the water bottle pockets on this machine are tucked back kind of to the side of the console. It works fine. It's not quite as intuitive as the other pockets. They're a little bit more on the side, but works fine. You also have a nice wide shelf right here with a little bit of lip from this lower panel where you could set a phone or a tablet. Because it is a little bit lower, it's not gonna block your screen, which is really nice. I like that feature. It might block the fan, so be aware of that. And then you do have this other floating storage tray just down below. It's one nice big open tray, so I could tuck my phone down there to keep it out of the way. If you don't have Bluetooth audio, you can do an aux-in port and connect your phone directly to the machine to play your music through the speakers. So that's a cool feature as well. Overall, really intuitive console. I like the kind of curved design here at the front, and the V-shaped handlebars are kind of nice. So lots of fun things on the 8.5S. Let's take a look at the overall functionality of the 8.5. How does it sound? How does it feel? How does it look with that travel underneath the deck? So as you can see, I have it inclined here. This is the full 12% grade. It tips the top of that deck to about 14 inches off the ground. If I start down here and come on up to the top, this is about the headroom that you need. So just kind of give yourself 18 inches to 2 feet at the top for clearance. But I'm gonna demo real quick just kind of how the treadmill feels and looks as I'm up on top of it. Okay, so right here, I'm inclined at the 12% max grade. So I have to work just a little bit harder to keep my body in line and up here in front of the console. The nice thing about incline training is it does require a little more glute activation. So you can kind of engage that posterior chain a little bit more when you're working an incline. It's also great for low impact training. If I just want to walk, I can incline that deck and give myself the added challenge, which is going to push my heart rate and my calorie burn up, but it doesn't require running. So I'm just walking right here, nice, easy, 2-mile-an-hour pace. You can kind of see the deck underneath. Just give just a little bit with that FlexSelect Cushioning. So I'm going to pick up the pace to about 3 miles an hour, which is a typical walking pace. I've got nice room. I kind of like the angled console right here. It's a little more curved than the other ones that I've seen, which gives me a little more room for my arms in the front. So this is just a nice, easy walking pace. You can hear there's minimal motor noise, just a little bit of foot impact noise and a touch from that belt, but really it's pretty quiet. All right, let's drop it down. We're gonna take it to a 6% grade, so about halfway. I can easily just continue to walk while that deck inclines and declines. I don't have to hold on. It's very smooth. All right here at 6% incline, I'm gonna pick up my speed just a little bit and do 4 miles an hour walking. So this would be like a power walking speed. Little more impact on the deck, but still nice and quiet. All right, let's kick it up, see if I can run. We'll do 6 miles an hour at that 6% incline. See that deck just kind of give a little bit. I got plenty of track length. All right, I'm gonna slow it back down, 3 miles an hour. Let's drop our incline a little more. You can hear it's really quiet as it inclines and declines. All right, there's a 3% grade. This is a grade I prefer for simulating a flat road. Just enough to keep you working and engaged, and you don't feel like you're kind of tipping forward. But for our demo today, we'll take it back down to 0. This is our flat road, and I'll run again so you can kind of see the travel on that deck when it's all the way down. All right, right now walking at 3 miles an hour. Let's pick it up, we'll do 4. Here's our power walk pace. And let's kick it up to 6 miles an hour. Let's do 7. Little faster. And we'll take it to 8 miles an hour. Slowing it back up. Nice, easy speed transitions. It doesn't pick up too fast or slow down too quick. So as you can see, lots of nice functionality. And that FlexSelect really does add just a little bit of comfort as you're working out on the machine. So as you can see, the 8.5 has a lot of functionality. It's a really impressive treadmill. Sits right in the mid-range of their T-Series lineup and has a lot of features for really reasonably priced. You've got that 12% incline, 12-mile-an-hour top speed, 3.5 horsepower motor, comes free with iFit for the first year. You've got a full 20 inches wide by 60-inch long walking surface and has a lot of features and functionality that you can enjoy on the console. So for a more detailed written review, make sure and check us out at treadmillreviewguru.com. For current pricing, check the link below. And if you like our video, make sure and give us a like and subscribe.